Here are the beautiful choices you have today to pick what's coming into your life, what's beginning new in this Venus 5-point August 13th event, 2023. Getting a little closer. It's like this lightly smoky quartz, like a chiseled heart. This beautiful shell. The citrine. And this lovely shell here. I will see you at your timestamps. Welcome to Serpentvisionary Oracle. I am doing a reading for the Venus star 5-point, Venus star, Venus 5-point energies that are coming in as of August 13th, 2023. I had a very interesting revelation about this. I'm not an astrologer, okay? Actually, I'm going to put a link down below on a nice astrologer who sheds some light on this whole entire topic and area. I've been tracking this July, August, very chargy, going into September and stops kind of mid-October vibe for a long time now. Like since I was 15, but really in depth for the past 3 years, even 4. Because if you look back, as the video will say if you view the astrologer's video there, if you look back 4 years ago at this time with your monies, with your relationship, a partnership, if you had any romantic type affair, think back where that was 4 years ago and where you are today. And if you even go further back, 8 years ago. So, as of this Sunday, we have a brand new beginning, and I was wondering as to why it was so like incredibly strong with me, especially when spring started coming in. I could feel the vibe, but it wasn't until recently I've been having this really crazy sensation, like how I am in ayahuasca ceremony when my cup is just getting filled and blissful and euphoric and just full of my heart broken open and just loving life and feeling life kind of sensation without the ceremony, of course, whether I have smoked some weed or not. Forgive me, I need to clean that bong. It's a little embarrassing. Excuse me. It's been a little bit of a morning. So I have 4 piles here to choose from, and I have a bonus selection here, which I've not looked at anything yet, so you can add to whatever your particular selection is today. And if you're new to my readings, I do show you the images and flip the camera over so I can show you what I'm looking at. Then you can see within the images anything personal towards you, you know, for yourself, that makes the reading a little bit more special for you, because this is general, this is a collective. I do one-on-one readings. I am one of those readers. All the information is down below in the description. If you have an Instagram account, I'm on Serpentvisionary Oracle on the Instagram channel, Instagram page. Although it's private, just request. I also have a yoga page as well, Serpentvisionary. Here I don't post too much. I haven't caught up, but in Instagram I do. So why do I mention that? Is because I intertwine the two. So I take readings wherever I go and start my classes with a reading. So we get a nice vibe and, you know, before class. So with all that said, how's it been going? Have you been feeling that something's going to come towards you? I have. For quite some time, but especially burning this year. And I had wondered why. Again, I'm not an astrologer. So if you watch the video I linked down below, you'll understand. I'm just repeating what I heard her say, is that Venus cycles like the moon, like all the planets, right? Yeah, the retro. I know they all cycle, but we are entering a brand new cycle. It happens to be very fiery. It's in Leo. I have no idea what this was about, only that I have been feeling it very strongly on this magic table of mine. So let's see I pre-shuffled, but I will be shuffling live when I go through each section. So I want to see what's here. Oh, she's so cute. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So I'm using a combination today. Okay, let me open up the third eye and begin the session. We're ready to come out in the cave. We have been in the cave too long, for what it seems. Exclamation point. We've really gone through it for the past 3-4 years, haven't we? Especially when it's come to our affairs with money and our heart space, our body, our temple, lovers, your spouses, your partnerships, all of it. And we're ready for a brand new ring, let me tell you. You know, as we really look back at the 4 years, you know, we had that COVID pandemic blowout, which fucked a lot of, I don't know anybody that didn't go through some shit during that time. Especially in August. I wonder what that could be, if you're listening. Anyhow, there's such beauty here. So what's been unspoken, you will speak. What you've been wanting to have appear, open your eyes, because it's coming at you. We have the Prince of Wands here, which is a page. And the David Bowie, this is the David Bowie Starman deck, and it is the David Bowie image in drag. It's very androgynous. We are ready for our vision. We're ready to take hold of that flame and put it in action, live it, absorb it, just embracing it all. It's a very, very passionate time during a time where people disbelieve, where people are watching us to say, oh, let's see if it happens. When I speak like, oh, it just shows up. I don't know, it just does. That's a bold statement on my behalf, but I really believe it. I know where source is. For other things, I am challenged just as you. It depends what thing it is that I am breaking a chain of, breaking an old paradigm of. Not easy. But we have a grand trine here of the heart space with the Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces energies here. And that our emotions are at the peak, if you've not realized that. If you're horny, you're fucking 100 times horny. If you're pissed, you're motherfucking angst. If you're in a loving, happy space, we're going to be elated with that bliss. Very interesting vibes here, very extreme. But it's no bullshit times. Now, the ones that are bullshitting around and are tolerating that ran, that have excuses, that don't live here, who cares? Fuck them. I'm talking about the Queen of Swords here. That's the lingo here. That's the vibe of the Queen of Swords. There ain't no bullshitting with her. But she's graceful about it. We've been graceful about it. We've learned to hold tongue. We've learned to channel in whatever practices you do for the body, mind, soul, spirit, heart. We've been training. And now we're ready to go out there and pretty much beyond get the job done with grace. That is the opening message for you. And of course, I show you the images. I'm always thinking, how am I going to do this? Tell you what I'm going to do. When you pick your pile, I will keep the images here on the table and combine it with your choices. Aren't they beautiful pieces? They're all beautiful pieces. And I usually remember the energies where they come from. I know this one was a win from a yoga challenge. The shell came from a very special individual I did readings for. The citrine, I'm not sure. I may have bought this myself. I don't remember that as a gift. I might have found it like at a rock shop and it was like in a bin all like underneath shit and it was like what? A couple of dollars that I was like, okay, this is shining bright. It's also very sensual. All of these are. I didn't show you the bottom of the shell. All are very sensual. And then this piece here, I believe it was also in a package I received in a yoga win. I do a lot of yoga challenges on Instagram. They're really a blast. I love it. Okay, so I'm going to begin. The timestamps are in the description. They may not be in order. It just may be how I vibe. So it's not 1, 2, 3, 4 here on the table sometimes, although it looks pretty appealing, but I go with the magic on the table. So I'll see you at your selection. Isn't this beautiful? Shine it up to the light. It's transparent. I think you can see that from here, but it's very transparent when you shine it, bring it up to the light. It's very, has this, opalescence. Oh, Yamaya, Yamaya. Okay. So far there is a King of Cups here as far as tarot. And the soul card for is this one right here. See that? This King of Cups is pretty fun as well. Oh, I get it. I get you. Okay, so let's have some fun with the Muertas, because there's so much changes here, and these changes that are coming at us are very strong. Where a lot of us has been wanting these things for quite some time, and now it's going to come at us. And we're going to be stunned. So let's see what this particular spread is about. Again, I am matching it with the introduction. The introduction that I just read. Let's see. Oh wow. Okay, we'll get there. Because remember the Venus vibe. I mean, I do love readings. I do couple readings, sex readings. I go there. I don't bullshit around. I'm respectful of people always. I just tell it as it is on the table. Okay, what is partnering the Queen of Swords today? Well, beautiful. Ooh, passion's on the table. So the to see and the mouth, right? With this 5 point is that it's a really fun King of Cup card to start the pairing here with the, and then I'll go further. This has a really fun vibe. It's like you lightened up a little bit, you know? You have quite the spaceship here in this card. You have quite the aircraft. And I love that this king is barefooted. He's tattooed, sleeved, tattooed. His legs are tattooed to his feet. His hands and arms are tattooed. His torso is clear, but he's receiving energy and knowing the connection as to why he's this King of Cup now. And he says he's taken a lot of punches to become the King of the Cup. He says, I'm not the King of Pentacles, nor the Swords, nor the Wand. So it's a very humbling king, although there's a lot of power in this king, because he doesn't give a fuck. He is captain of his aircraft. What does success supposed to look like? What does having it together look like? He says, let me tell you something. I'm the King of the Cup. You'll never have it together. No one has their shit together, really. But you know what? Might as well open your heart to what you truly love and just let it pour out. Regardless of what people say, the influences, who's around you, you gotta do you. Because in order to be the master of this aircraft I fly, there's a lot of secrets you don't know about because you've never been inside. And you're freeing yourself from a very interesting decision here. You, Prince, aka Page of Wands, with the readiness to go forward with your passion and your vision. Being solo or not, I think you've been stuck in a particular place in your heart. Because crossing this is the Three of Swords, and it's crossing it like okay. So this speaks about what's maybe going on here currently, because up ahead there's a shift. So this is telling a story here. This is where the story begins. This is where this love reading / money, whatever opens up here, reading reveals. But that's the layout and the vibe so far. Because you have the Three of Swords, and someone is very hurt here, extremely, more than the other that was involved. Though the other one has apologized, talked it out to make it work out, I'm gonna change, but all those conversations are to possibly reconciliate. Has been a very, really, it's been a very tough decision, because here it shows you that there was a wall. Like, people say, no, I've never lied, but yet not telling the whole truth, is that kind of lying? There's like a thin line about that. No, there's a distinguishment with this person that you are involved with. The butting of the heads, it's not a fine line. It's not, to the other person. And it has you being stuck. You're angry. Harsh arguments. Harsh arguments here. Or harsh impact towards your physical body through your whole entire being. I hurt here. I'm always wanting to cry. So yeah, this person, you know, it even might be like you've been in back and forth a few rounds with this one, but it's like it's next to the spider, which is partnered with the water card, although the spider is not upright. Let's see. Oh, you're no longer, so it's like you're no longer creating with this person. It's like severed. Something went down where you were just, that's it. It's been severed. It's killed. And given that the partner with the Queen of Swords here is the Ten of Wands, it's over. That's why the Queen of Wands. So the shell here is about your home, your womb, your root, your sex, your sacral area, your sensuality, your monies, your home, all that you absorb. So if you have not had peace in this area, house, and waist below of all that goes on, all the areas, all that it represents goes on. If there has been no peace, my God, no wonder. But see, there's a butterfly here in this Ten of Wands, and it's very fiery and it's very red, like rage, but there's romance and passion. I get why the connection. There's something about this one, huh? And if, as you notice, the shell is not open, it is sealed, but it remains transparent. You can even see where the little things were inside that were once living and attached to it. I'm watching it because I ever see it like turn like a crazy color or whatever, I'm going to give it back and bury it. But it's very pretty in the outside. But what proves a point, you never know until you get involved with a person and let them inside. Especially when you let them fuck you. Boy, you're giving them all your power and chi, then you really get to know someone, kind of, you know. But what's to come though? What's coming forward? I like this King of Cups though. He's pretty cool. He's all, hey, you know, you want to go for a ride? I'll take you on a ride. I'll take you on a new journey. Where do you want to go? Where's your destination? He's like, and I have been feeling this. Things are not as they seem. So what is to come here? Here's where I do the live shuffle for you. Sweet. Double numbers. I like it. Ooh, the Hangman. Off with the heads, man. This makes so much sense. Okay, I don't know if I'm going to use these yet. Okay, so what I'm looking at is the Ten of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Hangman. And I love this Hangman. It's very not what it seems, just like how I said. It's very unique. It's a very unique image on the Hangman here. So you're going to go from rage, and if you're going to go from rage, and you're going to really look at your money situation in this whole experience. There's something about your money situation here, more over any love, because there's an ending here with the wands, but so far okay, cups, it's a little bit of everything. Never mind, there's a little bit of everything, but there's swords and pentacles that catch my attention here mostly. Especially when you have an Ace of Pentacles and then you have a 10 here, followed by a 1. Oh, you're in for a nice beginning here, and it's off on a very interesting journey for you. And we'll get into that. So here, the Ten of Pentacles. Followed by the Seven of Swords. See, you're like, well, fuck it. I have to pick up the pieces? Well, shit, I'll just pick up the pieces. I'm not dead yet. You can't bury me out of this. Okay, this was a... Whatever the rough ride was here. Whatever the rough ride was here. You're rising above it. You took some punches, right? But you have the Ace of Pentacles here, which is a beautiful new beginning. And how you start this journey is the Hangman. Again, a different Hangman here. Through the storms of it all, it's not what it seems. Because you are smart in this exit and the beginning to fool a lot of people here. Now, this Hangman is neither bound or upside down. Actually, he's in this sludge, like a bloody sludge. The head is severed, like where he was hung from. His head's still there. But the Hangman to me has always been an illusionist, kind of like a magician, because he's very graceful out of situations. So it's not like you didn't see this coming. So this time the head got severed and that's it. You walk away. Good. Because there's blood here in this sludge that the Hangman, you can only see the waist up. Again, you don't know what's within this hangman's capability or what he's really in. Things are not what he seems. You don't know what's happening down below. So you kind of keep the mystery going here as to where you're going, but you do not want anything to do with this. I guess I am going to read a little bit here. But yeah, it's showing up as a money issue more than like a love partnership. So I'm gonna check in. Yeah, okay. You're gonna want to talk. All these like chunks of cards. When I pre-shuffled it the same. They didn't want to have one. They just wanted the whole deck to the table. And they get, is there anything here for this vibe here at all? Or is it just purely a money read with this? Because when you get the shell, no, it's too many. Hello, devil. I love the devil in this deck. When I get the shell and it's closed, I think that you're headed for repair of your world, and that love may not be anything on your mind because you're so burned up about this one. It's kind of like, how dare, right? Yes, someone moving away, because you get the Chariot here. So someone really, you know, burned you. And this Chariot, yeah, you're splitting. So you may be with this person, maybe you're not fighting, or maybe disagreeing on material things as well. And oh, like, yeah. Whoever this was that you're involved with, you're giving your back to them and they're moving on. There's a split here. That's confirmed. So, the vibe here is that you don't even want anything to do with this romance, love, maybe sex to get some stress out, or I don't know, you know, it's everybody's business. I don't oppose to that. I just wanted to see. This is pretty. And you know, the King of Cups too could represent somebody that you feel you could lean on, or it's a really good friend where, you know, it's just a good vibe and there's no judgment and been through it. So please lean on if this is you and it speaks to you here. I just want to check one. This deck is really a nice deck to check in. Mucho amor. Black do negro noir. Let's see what the man has to say. Do you agree with this? Is this like just purely moving on? No, I want to do me, my passion, my vision. Fuck this shit. I've been stuck, like, it hurt too bad. It hurt. Once you got free and you're freeing up, you're like, shit, I ain't dead. You watch. Watch me become my word, become my heart, become what I said I was going to do. I'm going to become what I said was going to happen. It is. It may not look like how it seems right now. And you know what? It's probably not going to even look like it when that's in reality, because you know why? It's going to be even bigger than I can see right now. That's why the King of Cups is here. Yeah, you're over it. There may have been some wild parties. Maybe perhaps it went a little too far. Or maybe there's like substance abuse here, or substances that you're like not cool with. Brought all the, what, did your partner fuck somebody else in front of you too? Did you catch? I mean, that's there too. It could be a number of things here as to why you're going by. But it's all about you. And I'm really excited for your journey. Now, it's time to show you the images. Right in here. This is the shell. See, you can kind of see what I'm talking about. The spots, that's inside. It's not outside the shell. Or maybe it is. I don't know. Okay, so reading time. Let's put that aside. Just a reminder, adding this row to your reading, and I'm matching your cards with aligned with this row, starting with the funky but chic King of Cups. Look at this crazy ship. Start here from the ground up here. And you can see the energy from his solar going into the cup, because he knows what fuels the ship. Very wise. Things are not what they seem, by no means. Feeling very stuck here, and you can see the splitting headache, the red, the anger, where one leg is stuck there, one's released, and it's just like it's a transition road that you have to take a really big trust and leap towards. But the spider's upside down here. So that means you've not given any energy to this. It's stopped creating. This is a spider of creation. You're not webbing for. And there's the underneath the queen there. Did I show you the water? Did I space? Here's the grand trine of the water. And there's the spider. And below her is the 10 of Wands. So it's ending. So here's the 10 of Pentacles. And in both of which, if you notice each, there's like the bones are right there. But these have like one's hip root related, really interesting. These are feet, looks like feet here, like standing ground, like it's coming together here, because you looked at this situation like, shit, look, I have to pick it all up now. But at least I found out who you are. Liars, cheaters, people that'll look one way and be another, but you're not dead. You're just reevaluating. You're looking at this, right? He's even looking at the money going, what the fuck? No more. Someone stood the ground, and you get a beautiful, nice beginning here with the Ace of Pentacles. Beautiful. Followed by the Hangman. See this blood here? Look at the Hangman. See, but you don't know what's underneath this coat. You don't know the mastermind of the Hangman. I adore the Hangman. But wizened you up, right? Didn't it? It unbound you, didn't it? Because here's, I asked if it was money, love. Do we go on for more love reading, love cards? You have the back turned. Look at the chariots. The animals are parting, so it's split. Too bad, dude, because it was hot. Okay, I get the passion. I get the like, holy shit, man. I want that in his hand. Whew, that's a nice cat of nine. Anyways, it was flipped upside down and it was crossing the it was upside down crossing the hangman, so that's a no. Also, what was here is the Three of Swords. This way, side. Right underneath this. So see, you're done. This person is fucking depleted. Done. Look at the blood on the knives. It's just done. It's like, and this one, this is why I said, no matter if you had talks with you, however, the forgiveness thing, the reconciliation back and forth, I don't know, but it's done. It's severed. This is like severed here as well. Interesting. And she's one that does that. She uses her fucking sword. No questions asked. Even with the trine here, even with that, that's the balance of the emotional thing, right? Look at how sassy and cute she is. She knows who she is, man. She's just all graceful, which is matching with the hangman. Okay, so here's that. So this card here is the ending one. When I asked, like, that's when I meant, like, wow, parties upside, you know, maybe substances, maybe you caught your partner fucking somebody else, I don't know, but this doesn't look like, when it's upside down especially, it doesn't look like something I'm interested, fuck that, but you neither, right? It's upside down, it's Five of Wands. But remember, this is who you are right here. Right here says it all. You're ready to take on that passion and your vision. Look how hot you are. You're like, fuck everybody. I'm going to go do my world. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you for viewing my Aaaah shell. Very nice piece. It's a very soft, chiseled, heart-shaped. Has a chip here now. It's been through some things with my travels. It's a very soft, smoky quartz. It's very beautiful. So this is your reading today. What is the Venus star, 5-point star, bringing towards your way? As it starts with the Marilyn Manson card. I just nicknamed it that because it looks like Marilyn Manson. I don't know, it just reminds me of that fool. Followed by the Caduceus and the Ace of Cups. Yes. Oh. Is that what happened here? Oh, thank you. Okay. Let me tell you, Smoky Quartz, there's a very powerful storyline started. Like the Caduceus, the Ace of Cups, and the King of Swords. Whoa, something went down. Standing strong for something, and you really worked at this one and chiseled it too. These are my hardcore doing within work, especially in the health area perhaps as well. Freeing yourself up, changing things in the temple and the body, especially if you're a woman, especially. I'm going to go to the Muerta since there's so many changes. And you know this Venus 5 point I didn't know about till a couple of days ago because I inquired and wanted to know as to why I'm feeling such a difference between last year and this year. And all the years previous to that, why is this one so like chargy and like I have this sensation of how I am in ayahuasca ceremony where I'm real like fiery and shaking from the vibration and the power it is in this medicine, and the heart's broken open and I just feel all blissful and euphoric and just this beyond heat in the heart space. And to feel that without ceremony, I went through that it comes back in waves, but I was feeling it really strong. And I have, we go through signs that come to us, and you're probably rolling your eyes by now, like whether you see triple numbers, if it's numbers, or you hear a song, or whatever it may be. Depends what it is. Whatever it is. And I had that experience not too long ago, and I shared it with someone because we swapped readings. Just for funsies, a couple flips. How you doing, dude? Hey, what's up? You want to practice? And is that 4? Oh boy. I just love the Muerta. Because there has to have been a lot of pure letting go. Like really doing work here. These are people that didn't go from partner to partner to partner to guy to girl to guy. Get what I mean? Those people that have to have someone. These are independents. Like I like to call them on my table now, I like to call them the solo artists who chisel and work at their craft, who work at what it takes within to have what they truly, truly want beyond what they've ever experienced before. Okay, what's the storyline here? Yeah, this situation feels like very bound as well. Similar to the seashell. Well, I'll call her the Aaaah shell, the mother pearl shell here. Similar vibe, but this is different. This is like your solo, like fucking for real. And you've like been away. There's a temperance here to free up some dark shit because this is a smoky quartz. But because it's lighter, I do have darker smoky quartz. But because this is lighter, there has been a lot of things that have been stripped off from you. A lot of things that have been stripped off from you. And you've really worked on all that emotions, your triggers, what you thought, like all those illusions and disillusions and fake people and whatever your situation you face as to why you're solo. Good work. It was quite the thing to figure out. But can you see these people as to why you may be solo, maybe some solitude, but just solo. You could even feel like a solo artist among where you are now. But this is like, I get the feeling here that, I mean, they're really solo, like you live alone, or maybe you live with a roommate and you never see the person, but you know, there's a solo stance here. And a boundary and a say-so, because the King of Swords shows up, and this is no bullshit at all. This is like Machete. This is like The Godfather. This is like, you really do say so, and this person will never cross you again. You just lay out. Although, it takes temperance on your part to mellow it out. But you've really felt like in jail here and contemplating a plan. Like it really taught you something here. That's why these people, though they may be that you fucked the devil, and for some of you, it was the best fuck you ever had. Get what I mean by that? I do. I fucked the devil. That was like the best fuck I ever had. As I use the word fuck, okay? It taught you some things. The devil's not a bad person. I think the devil energy is misunderstood. It brings you life. It brings like a lot of mysterious, tasty tidbits into your life. But you learned some shit from that. You just learned, okay? I did the devil, man. I've set myself free. Now what? My solo artist. I like your path because this solo thing, I'm getting, I can feel like this is not you're not a traditional type of person, maybe. Or you're finding out that you're not, and it's not for you and you freed it up, but you have a lot of groundwork here and some really good outlooks on life. You may be a little different from the rest of them, very intense, especially with your mouth and your actions. So you're going to be, yeah, okay, nice. I like her. She's been popping up on the table. She's so magic. I love the Miracle deck. This is how many? Okay. Okay. Monies. Okay, monies. I like this, monies. Well, it seems like you've been working on something for quite some time here with this Smoky Quartz. But it seems to me that someone's coming with an offer. And this has to do with monies and opportunity, and it's very, very sweet. It may require you to completely relocate. It may require you to clean up a little bit more with certain things. Could be that you are in the process or will be in the process of letting a lifestyle go, people go, to let go, Because something like, that's how come I had a sense of the body here in the beginning, is something startled you. Maybe you looked in the mirror and go, you know what? I really do want to become a better person. I want to like work on my body. I want to work on my passion. You know, I've been solo doing so, but I really want to go to the next level. And then someone gives you an opportunity here with what that is. So before I go further with the opportunity here, because you have the Eight of Pentacles, but it's a very, in particular, she has such a sweet vibe, very down-to-earth, earthy vibe, just to align just for you. Followed by the Six of Swords, the Moon, and the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords here, you're very skilled at what you do. Of course, you've been a solo artist. You've looked within. You've had the time or made the time to put in with all the passion, effort, word, whatever that is that you do. It's not like you laid around, got fat, and watched TV all day. You're not Vaughn. You're not lazy. You put in work here. You're the King of Swords, motherfucker, right? So, with the 5 point in Venus, there is a restart in love as well, because you have an Ace of Cups here. But will it continue to be love for self and I'm just going to keep the self? Or will that expand? Because if I will know. So let's see. Is there something new coming here? Is there a love message here for my Smoky Quartz heart selection? I'm like, oh, okay. Let's see what this one says. And it was crossing the Knight of Swords, which is movement going forward. You're very crafty and shifty and flirty. Like, you may be solo or have been for a while, but when it comes down to it, we've learned well from the devil, haven't we? Thank you. Though with the devil, there is a time where his gig is up with you in certain situations in time. Well, I asked if this could be a love reading, and the Six of Pentacles shows up. And this Knight of Swords is ready for action, let me tell you. He's quite impressive and quite the peacock, and it's charismatic, and let's see if there'll be chemistry. Oh, this is a yes, by the way, so I'm going to use a few sexy decks here and see what appears. Oh, I switched them. Oh, oops. Okay. Oh, wow. And I love to see where they land on the table, because that always adds to it. Ooh, sexy. Okay, you have two Six of Swords here, 6-6. You're leaving some Queen of Wands. Where do I see that? Oh. Okay, we'll address that. This is the sexy area. This has to do with the money. Hold on. Yeah, it's been like what for you. There's been a time where you really didn't feel like you were the King of Swords. During this time, there has been a vulnerability, especially with monies and abundance in that area, because you've been working in a realm that has been not fun. It's been really fucked up at times, pretty hardcore for you to be the King of Swords. But you once upon a time are not that. You do have a heart. You do have feelings, you know. What the fuck? Just because I'm the way I am. Because you're stern. You don't put up with shit. You don't tolerate. You mean what you mean. And a lot of people are intimidated by that or talk shit about you about that. But so what? You don't care. You just do your own thing. Good. You're like me. But there's a vulnerability here that there's maybe a fear towards this opportunity that comes towards you. Well, fear not, because it gets sexy. So the Six of Swords appears here in the sexy deck as well. And there is a travel here, but there's a dream here for you. There is a dream here for you. There's movement in this area. Like if you're getting ready for someone. So let's hit this deck first. Because your Six of Pentacles here is like you're melting for someone. Like you're being really seductive. Like you're waiting for someone. And you have your ways and your tools that of who you are. Followed by the Six of Cups. Now we have 6666 on the table. Very strong message here. As this person that will be coming to you, you will be all in your feels about. Like you'll miss the person when it's their way. But you do have please have an outlet, because 4 6s is a lot of energy to deal with if this is you, you know. I like it though. What else? Any other magic here to say that there is there's sexiness coming your way, and it's juicy. And it's tempting. Again, we had a lot of fun with the devil. There's sweetness here because there's a cup right next to this coins. So this is home. This is softened. But there's sexiness here. Don't get me wrong. Jeez. You know, they don't know about the sex when you're going to hang in that special room. Followed by the ooh la la, followed by the Eight of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. My God, that is the ultimate queen here. The warning here is, I know that you're going to be really just yummy for each other. You know how it begins, you know, but please give the person space and not make it mean anything personal to you. Everyone needs space, okay? Also, don't be clingy or naggy or demanding. Even though you know your worth and you're like very confident and of the, you know, but you're very grounded in it as well. Because this person brings, like this person will do anything for you. It's like, okay, So mellow out on anything that may be controlling, sappy, naggy. You know what I mean? Let the person be. Let the person come to you. Let the person serve you without you giving orders. I know you're the King of Swords there, but it's time to put the sword down when this person comes in. Show them the juiciness. Show them the juiciness. Know who you are, but show them the juiciness. They'll know where to find it. And when they know how much juiciness is there, you won't need to be that way. That's the past. I know these things get triggered, especially if you've been, solo and you're the King of Swords my way. It's going to be quite the blend because there's magic that happens when people are in each other's company that can be very magical, transforming for sure. Life healing, life changing, and that's the type of connections that are coming in. Okay, what's the fire here? Because it's sexy. Give me that the 6 of Swords there. Yeah, it's going to be extremely healing. Going to tame the beast, where you won't need, the partner, like if whoever it is that tends to come from or have the experience of a lot of partners or jump from partner to partner, okay, like the codependency thing. So see, you've been away from that. You've been solo. So when you meet this person and you get together, it's going to be like having like this incredible experience of having so many gifts in one person that it's unbelievable how satisfying it is, almost to the point you're suffocated. So it's gonna get fucking hot. Because look, it starts off with the 6 of Swords here, and this 6 of Swords is very sexy. It's not provocative or anything, it's just sexy. But then the storyline gets really funny. So there's like a humor in it all. But you'll see. Someone's gonna come your way from your moving on or relocating. And you're up for it. You're like, you know what? I'm good with that. So let me show you your images, because these are really fun. They're nice. You'll see. The soft, smoky quartz, nice and chiseled, heart-shaped. See why I called it Marilyn Manson? But it's actually a card of a lot of sorrow and grief and healing and having things strip away from you. Like the past doesn't exist. Like Back to the Future, when people started disappearing from his picture. Yes, there was a lot of pain acknowledged, it's a lot. But this is a really beautiful piece here. Are you kidding me with the caduceus here? With the temple. And you'll be receiving news from afar, is what the card says. It probably has to do with the 8 of Pentacles down below. But see, It's a very freeing card. It's a card of health. It's a card of taking hold of one's temple, being responsible. Ace of Cups here. Look at how crazy this Ace of Cups is. Look at that eyeball. The fire that's brewing that liquid in the cup so that it overflows and bubbles with magic. Sexual energy right here. Interesting that we see this and the sacred geometry here, and also the same here in the caduceus. No joke. Your kundalini is going to be on fucking fire. It's going to get lit. So beware, King of Swords. Because you had the devil here. So you've been doing work. You've been tempering, the Temperance card. Went through the tower, the labyrinth, the maze of the amazing tower card here. You don't even give a fuck what dies anymore. You're so fucking strong. Because why? Boundaries. Choice in transformation here. Choice in which road, crossroads. You're tired of being bound because you know about this guy. Okay, so here's the beautiful opportunity here. And this is the vulnerability that went underneath. Like feeling naked, right? It's the queen of the water, actually. But she was just saying that you have a soft side. It's just to remind you that, not soft, but you know, you have a heart. There's an offer here coming towards you. Six of Swords here with the travel, leaving, going away. This dude's like, I'm ready. He's like, fuck yeah, bye. You don't like what went down over here in the moon area, and you know who you are, and this is the Knight of Swords in action. When I asked, is this reading going to go farther into a love reading or anything like that? First card up is this sexy card here. That be a yes. It's also very sassy, like saying goodbye, like ha ha ha, bye. I'm going to spread my legs wherever I want now. But it's not going to be just like, it's not going to just be sex, motherfuckers. Bye, see the dead. And all those people that could have, would have, should have with you that didn't speak up. And here's you making this happen, because look where it's headed here, right? And I said, okay, let's pull some more. Here's the next six. Someone's coming in. Look at how fucking juicy this is. Look. Coming through. I'm here. And you're like, oh. Think you've been sipping the sauce here, kind of. But it's at home, and it's like, there's the juiciness of the apple and everything, you know. If that was me, I'd be drinking marijuana tea. See, but here was the warning here about being clingy, being clingy, naggy, not being... You're going to want to both do that, but you're going to require space. You know who you are. But that's what this is, because it's so... Oh, here it is. Here's the 666 here, okay? I know there was another one. I don't know where it went. Oh, the Six of Swords is here. That's right. It's a repeat. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, see what I mean? So don't get naggy. Don't get all crazy of the feels. Because you're going to start softening up. You're going to start changing King of Swords. What's interesting here is there's a Queen of Swords here. So he knows who you are, but look, he'll do anything for you, okay? So just relax. Don't be one of those fucking where were you and checking your fucking phone and let the dude or the other person just fucking chill, dude. Because what's coming your way is fucking going to be cool. So I'm going to put that here. I'm pointing it here. So see, here's the other six. There's 4 sixes on the table. This is a sword. That's a sword. Pentacles. Cups. And this is the card that I say it's headed towards the south. It's passion. It's a 7 of swords, 7 of wands here. So I mean, you're going to be intoxicated with what's coming here. It's going to get juicy. How I know? Is there a repeat 10? Maybe not. The top of the card deck over here has this. Ooh, what a tease. Sexy. And to me, swords are cards of action. And like your word, making it happen. Juicy. Let me know what happens out there. Or hell, get more juicier. Schedule a reading with me. This one's really good because I'm like, oh, that's just a tease. It's time for this pretty shell. I like the color pattern, like that teal blended in with like a light beigey white, like really mildly tinted, and with a darker brown. It's very nice and soothing. I'm getting a lot of action on the table. You have a very beautiful image to start. I love this image. Okay, I'm going to show you the the above. Oh, see, you're another one that things movement. Notice that there's a spiral in this particular shell. And so if you're relocating, you have support. There's a lot of movement that this time's bringing, like, for real. It's so crazy. I just let what happened happen on the reading table. And because of the changes in all, oops, I did have, I'm getting the Muerta deck. And the previous images that originally came out in the beginning, matching them up with the live shuffle. Just move them out of the side because there's a lot of cards on the table. Okay. I think you're on your way to find, tribe, your own vibe. Who does the Queen of Swords want to pair with? Yeah, there's a lot of support here. Tribe. You could couch surf if you wanted to. Kind of like expansion here. As what you're passionate about is really moving forward. Even if if you need to depart from others or a location or of something that needs departing of. Keep sitting on these things. Okay, all right. What is the Queen of Swords want to be pregnant with? Okay, cool. Oh, that's so cute. Yeah, it's time to take your knowledge somewhere that's fitted for you. Oh, it's a warm room here. It got so hot all of a sudden. Some air underneath his hair. Okay. So because of all the big changes, I'm using the Muerte deck, and plus, you know, Venus does have to do with the monies and all, but also like the love. Ooh, severed. Okay, let's see what's going on. Oof. Oof. I like this one because this one is fast moving. This is going to go down quick. Okay, what's the storyline here? Okay, we'll take it. Okay, when you get the actual image of the box, it's a very powerful message. And I'll get ready to show you when I flip the card. Flip the camera so you can see the cards. I'll show that to you. Wow, okay. So, in my experience, the Eight of Wands showing up, which is what I'm looking at here, the bottom row of the storyline. That's the fastest moving deck. The fastest moving card in the deck for most of the decks that I have has that energy. But this one is fierce. It's got little skulls at the end of these wands. Like, this is fast news and all, but you're not afraid to cut one loose if you need to. Because where you're going, you're like, fuck this, I'm gonna make my magic happen. So it's the Eight of Wands, the Two of Swords, the Four of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, and the Mujeres of the deck, the Santa Muerta. So you're going to be birthing something new. I think here you might, so this is a love reading here, this particular one. You know, you might have looked this person, you might have thought of this person like you used to admire this person so much. You know, like when people have a collector's thing or like their rewards or their trophies and they display them. And then there's this one area that may be separate from that, like in an altar or a special place in your heart. This person had a very special place in your heart, but you know what? You're taking that cup away from that shelf now, and you're going to birth something new because you have the powerful Santa Muerta. And the Santa Muerta, there's no doubt that change is coming here, but it's fat. It's what you want and have been wishing for. You can have two separate messages here. Let me check just to make sure. Just to make sure. I don't think so, but I like to cross-reference and take a break sometimes because I need to have my influence away from the reading. And I can tell when I wave in and out. Okay. Okay. This bottom row can be interpreted as someone that you know from your past that you've not seen or heard from for a while, that you had cut off or not talked to, and this person comes back and resurfaces, and you take the special cup that you have in the shelf and move it to, okay, this person had enough courage, enough honesty to come my way and at least clean this up. I'll give it a chance. And then you birth, because it's a big death here that you went through with this person. So it could be that way as well. Or you have something coming towards you because you were willing to go through that too. It wasn't good on your behalf either, and you're either birthing something new elsewhere. So we will see, is this a person of the past, or is it somebody that's new coming in, or both? Because both can happen. It's retrograde Venus as well. And anything can happen. Anus thing can happen. But someone's in the road towards you. In this Two of Cups, there's a road. It's one of the most beautiful Two of Pentacles as well. So this is more than a partnership. This is like a life ship. And the Muertas here saying, yeah, but I have death. I'm death, but I'm the death of new beginning. I'm the death that brings you the new. She's also, AKA, well, she's the death card, so that's like always new. Because she's expecting, she's pregnant here with the, there's no baby in the basket, so she's expecting. And then there's the crown and the sun and the expansion and the passion and the growth, and it's a very sexual card here as well. Okay, my table is big dick energy. Now there's this super juicy pussy power energy entering my table, and that represents this. Yeah, this is the card of justice just landed on this couple card, Two of Pentacles. There's also an Ace of Wands here. Ooh la la. Speaking of big dick energy. So yeah, this is coming towards you. This is someone from the past. Nine of Swords. Yeah, I get the feel it's like a... I get the feel it's someone from the past. It doesn't have the vibe of someone new. It has the vibe of you said so, went your way, you're on your passion, you're in your focus, you've traveled, you've been doing your thing. It might have not been smooth, and something comes towards you like, how come I'm feeling so stirred up? And then you know why, because that news is coming towards you. And it's something that you've severed in the past, that there was a crossroad. You severed, the connection was severed. And it left someone very, very sad. So if you don't think, this person doesn't think of you, perhaps he was dealing with some poisons here, but the heart space is never ever left. You've never left their heart space. So there's an Ace of Wands here above this sad Four of Cups fella. And then there's a Nine of Swords above the Seven of Cups, but it's upside down. So there's a release of some words here. Kind of like spilling the tea, because the Justice card is right on top of this Two of Pentacles, which is really depictive of a partnership, like a couple. It could be with monies, but I don't think so. Not with the Ace of Wands here, not this one. Unless you were fucking someone at work that reappears or something. I don't know. Could that be, could be that too. Could all, God, my grammar right now. It could be another interpretation. Okay, we'll check it in. Is it someone from the past or someone new? Because this is quick. And the 8-8 portal's going on as well. Ooh, juicy. What? Your side? You're all quiet? Ooh. Okay. Let me, shuffle this way. Yeah, I'm looking at this, it doesn't seem like it's doesn't seem like it's new. Watch. Okay, come on, talk. Oh, maybe it wants to talk. Okay, here's a good metaphor on this table. Your cards like to talk when I take a hit and bless them, because that's how it affects me. I get talky when I smoke. Oh boy. Okay. I think it is someone from the past. And you know, it doesn't have to be someone from the past that was a bad person, but the Swirled Cup card depicts that you left somebody very sad. Like your memory and your person and your energy was forever with them, regardless if you took it all back, because that's what you did. Remember, there's a Queen of Swords here that's present, and also the Mighty Santa Muerta that's so beautiful. You know what she likes to see? She likes to see things renewed. She loves the newness of what this is coming towards you. Because we have the Priestess here, but she's also turns upside down on top of the... Anything else? This is too many. Okay, good. Oh, double nines. Is there anything else numerology I might be missing? No. Okay, because that's interesting too. Oh yeah. Someone thinks the world of you. Someone thinks you're absolutely stunning and beautiful. And this person really misses all your juices, how you get wet, how you just dirty everything, and how you glisten, and how the sweat's disgusting, and how you fucking love it at the same time. And that's like this person's been without that chemistry that you had together. And you were like, it's your choice to let this person back or not. It's your choice what you want to birth here. But this person's coming towards you to work things out, to at least talk it out or do something, but it's coming in quick. And given it's the new Venus, could be a new beginning. It doesn't say like you're together, so let's see. Like, or what, or do you, but there's a wand here. Hello, that's lovers. Okay, we'll use this deck. Yes. You have double eights now, I believe. Anyways, you have the Eight of Pentacles. Oh, I asked this, like, where is this going? Like, is it? It's a partnership. It's an Eight of Pentacles. An Eight of Wands here. So yeah, this is a really nice thing that you work out. So let me show you. Then you can just see what I'm looking at. Look at how beautiful the shell is. There it is. Beautiful here. Sometimes I talk more than others. Sometimes I just bullet point, and then sometimes I just show the images to you. Something's going to come your way. You got your attention because something it's been stirring you up emotionally. It's kind of like you can feel it. You can feel it getting stirred up. You know, remember the first opening. It's going to pair with everybody's reading what I had spoken to you in the introduction. Okay, so here's where the action starts. Show you the line up. Look at that beautiful Ace of Wands that starts it off. Look at how fierce that motion is. Look at that power and passion that's going to come towards you. I mean, again, your choice. It is the Two of Swords here, and you did sever this person in the past because look at how you left this fool. All sad, but there's poison here. Look what look at what this being's looking at. But there's poison there. There was some poison there. And so you severed it, whatever the poison was. Bitches, drugs, whatever. Didn't have himself together, whatever that was for you here. And here, look at the beauty of the Two of Pentacles here. And there is that road that's coming towards you. Some kind of news here. And remember, you got a really grand trine up here to start it. But you've been spun a little bit here. And this is what I mean with the having that special cup. This person's your special cup. And here's the beautiful Martha said, that's about to change. And here she is here. I mean, it could literally mean baby, but it just means birthing. So then I went to the sexy cards. and Aaaah. So we'll start here. Here's the double 8. So it looks like looks very cozy, looks very harmonied, chemistry, very relaxed. There's romance, there's passion. You're being fed. It's like it's comfy. But when the heat is on, the heat is on. Which is on in this row here, matching with freaking where you are. Look, it looks like Dick's coming at you right there. Well, it is, because look, this is the Ace of Wands here. Look at that fire. The past is burned for anybody else. This person burns only for you. Good, about time. Someone with no extra bitches, I swear. And over the Two of Cups here is the Justice card, right over the... So there's things to work, there's things to be said and worked out, isn't there? And it's along the line over here. And the Queen of Swords, you ain't gonna take no bullshit. It's gonna be straight up. Or this. And this is the Nine of Swords here. Oof, even that right here, that paddle, is dick shaped. See, and it was over that special cup, so yeah. What was really cute is the other deck where I mentioned or asked a little more, and it's very cute. So yes, I think in the past you used to flirt hard, take pictures, videos, because you are this person's star. There's so many things that make you distinct like no other. And when they see certain things, whether it be a certain car, a song, someone's style of hair, whatever that may be, but there's no one like you. And this Three of Swords here is upside down, so they're willing. See here? It happened right here. It laid out right here on top of all this. So yeah, this person's gonna have to speak the fuck up. And if all's well, interesting that this reappears again. Right here, she's dressed as the nun. This time you're freed up. Look how pretty she is. Look at how wet. And she said, that's right. You can fuck me upside down. Juicy. Look how beautiful the citrine is. It's very sexy, very pussy-like. Very sexy. Let's see what this reveals to you today. Because it starts off with the Hierophant, the Knight. Let's see. I'm using the Muerte since it's about expansion, change. Oh, what do you have here? Thank you. About really going forward in passion and your focus, and there's a lot of sex and sensuality and taking things to the next level, or off with your head, and then you can have that. Clear the past. And then some readings have been more money, followed by Judgment. Ooh, interesting that the Hierophant's here, and then Judgment's at the end of this row. And there you are with your match. Going forward with your expansion. Like really, you can use the hashtag BGAF because you really do mean it. And you've proven that from time to time. Like where people didn't believe you. Kind of like me. Alright, I'm just clearing the table a little bit. It's a lot of cards on the table today. I always like the cleanup too, because then I get to reflect how beautiful the time was reading all of this and tapping in. Or maybe I should put this where the other box is. Okay, great. Let's see what the Muertes have to bring. Because some people it'll be more money oriented, some people it's both money and love, passion, sex, all that. And then some, the money's cool, and you know, it's all a combination. And then it just depends what, I would look where Leo is in your chart. And Venus too, but you know, I'm an astrologer, and that gets more in depth when you do know more about your houses and how the planets, if you have things in your houses, affects things. It helps. It's not like the horoscopes. Okay, what change is coming for the pile of the beautiful citrine here? Starting off with the Queen of Wands. Oh my, what a transformation you are becoming. Ten of Swords, thank you. That's leaving underneath the Hierophant to match the Knight. Who does the Knight want to be matched with today? I think you know it's waiting for you, but then you have a surprise. Because the Divine is looking at your past here. And believe me, the rewards come for those that really do put the work in. Especially those that have broken family chains. For me, it's been alcoholism and codependency for sure. Old paradigms. It takes a warrior. You show up as a knight here. And guess what? Your ancestors know. And you are going to have this, there's this feeling here of rising from the dead. And boy, oh boy, it's like where people don't recognize you. You know, like when you go to funerals and you haven't seen family, you know, for a while. For me, it's not awkward. I love going to see who's who shows up. Of course, I'm not there to see that. I'm there for the respect, if it's in my heart, for the person that is being honored. I don't go just to show face. I gotta go because, hey, I want to be there, not for anyone else. Ooh, followed by the Eight of Swords, Knight. You mean business. Good work. You're ready to face whatever storm. Another tough warrior shows up in the pile of the citrine. What else? Ooh, Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, the old paradigms of monies. Is there a love reading in this? And I'll continue with both. Is there a love reading in this? There's a Queen of Wands here. Come on, there's a Five of Wands over here. Is it this a love? We get your journey, like what you've done to get to where you are now. You're acknowledged for your endurance not to give up, your whatever it took to reclaim all of your power. Respect it, honor it, don't share it. Because the Hierophant's here underneath. Remember, I was going to blend it in. For being a prince going forward, we still have that. For a lot of people here, you're very strong in what you practice. Because this death, even though it was what it was, and the other deaths of your journey so far, you can still see the beauty. You're seeing like, okay, but you're seeing like this beauty. And you really come to earn your seat on whatever throne, excuse me. Okay, there's a story going on here. So this is a yes. Okay. This is the fun one. I like this one. Because this Queen of Wands is so adorable. She's so sassy and cute. Very sexy Queen of Wands. She went through some shit. We shall see. Very cute. Yeah, but you are definitely like rising from the dead out of whatever your experiences have been. Like all of it, you know, all of it's acknowledged. It's not just one area, like all of it. Because the Hierophant, the priest here is your temple, that means all of it, but mostly in particular the body, a lot. But your temple's your temple, where you live, who you speak to, how you share your power and energy and yourself. I mean, there's a lot. It's the whole church here we're talking about. I like what's on top of the church. Come on, do you mean me to smoke here? That's what happens with my cards. As soon as I hit this and bless it, they want to talk. What's this? Ooh, I like it. There's some story here. Because you definitely have a view on something right here. So far there's, and this is, I'm putting them in alignment in the rose today. That's the way they wanted it to be. My spreads are always different. There's no, it's magic here, I just allow it. And you know, if you've had readings with me or you see me in action or on the table, you know how it is. I chill, I breathe, there's no rush. I look out the window because perhaps there may be some messages from the outside. Beautiful wilderness as it is, literally. I walk out the door and oh, there's the animal kingdom. Along with the creepy crawlers, things that fly, things that come out at night only. Okay, you're being this way. Let's see if it works this way. Let me fix these while I'm at it. Yeah, because maybe someone was in the picture in the past and you feel jaded. Let's complete this though. Come on, talk. It's like done a lot of bong rips. I mean, I won't say no to another one, but I'm just saying, it's kind of like the spirit of the table. Yeah, and then a whole cloth. No, come on, be easy, come on. They're being sarcastic here. Now the whole pile drops. How about one for the Queen of Swords? Shall we just have one for the Queen of Swords to complete this row? And I may use you again, don't be selfish. Thank you. That's what I'm talking about. Magic on the table. Oh, she's pretty. Oh. Okay, let's see what this is about. Because this definitely has a vibe of someone was in the picture. Or it's a past that you've had for a while. Because there's someone here that was very dear to you, but it spiraled out of control, or it just, the tornado came in and it was no longer. But it was not balanced at the time. It could have led to the other person becoming violent towards you, or you finding out some dark secrets. If the door would have, if you would have chosen, or the circumstances would have been so that you would have landed up together, but you were lovers before, very passionate, where that's all that mattered, that's all you thought of, this person's all you thought of, and vice versa, no matter what was going on, because there was other bitches, weren't there? Or there was not a clean lifestyle with this person, and it didn't match your, who you were. And so yeah, it died, yes. But even though I see the sun upside down here, I like when I see the sun, because that tells me that it's okay, you know, it's, things are all right, what's going on here. Yeah. You already said kiss my ass. You already went on. Okay, so this is someone of your past, or a vibe that you've had about all this. Like what you think about all this love and romance and sex, hooking up, sensuality, partnership, sacred sex, all that. Oh. Oh yeah, okay. So yeah, it just seems like there was just other people in the picture, or it could be just this one, but there was other people in the picture besides you. All right, I'll take it. They're all upside down. Oh, okay. Oh, I like this. Oh, it's so beautiful upside down. Because, baby, again, okay, this is what's coming to you. Okay, you kissed your ass. You took off like no problem. You know who you are. Yes, you had to temper and do your work, but you're acknowledged for that. Not going and jumping to something else. Stay in your own business, working on your emotions and the detachment and this connection with grace. You turned your back, but with grace, and it caused you to go forward for you. Do you want someone that's a cheater or fucks around or is not honest or just plays around? Now, it doesn't take away from the passion that you have. I know why it was very difficult to get this person out of your system, but really, it could have gotten really nasty when you departed, and if you would have kept going and feeding the beast, that beast would have took the meat, dude. Full on. Side bitches and all, didn't give a fuck. So I asked what's coming, so this is a really nice story here. I took the cards that are why not, there's 4. Gives a nice story here. Because there's, let's see what's going on. Shall we? Is there 4? Oh, it continues here on top, yeah. Or is this one here? Let's see, what is this? That's really funny. Yeah, you really sent this person off. This person's been away from you. Or that vibe that it's either like a jadedness, this is really old, which I don't think it is, but could be. But ooh, so what is coming? Oh, one more here for that. We're gonna do it that one. Yeah, the secrets and every, like when swords show up, it's like things got exposed. What do you think this person was gonna lie to you? You're the fucking Queen of Swords. What the fuck? You think he's dealing with? I'm the Queen of Wands right here. Oh boy, man, you found out some shit. Exactly. You tell him to fuck off. There's a lot of ass pictures here of you going, fucking lick this bitch. Lots of ass in the air. I love it. I love this. Because you know you are who you are here. Interesting. Another pile that ends with the death card. Because let me tell you, for owning this again, like I was saying, with the ancestors, the heavens, who you talk to, what you practice, that brings you that clearing, that absolute clear road for a beautiful, it says like a romance and a partnership of a lifetime here. So if that's the case, well, tell us more. Shall we? Let's match this. There's a lot of cards. Let's just go for it because this is what the citrus is. This is the unleashing of the super juicy pussy power that I'm talking to you about on this table. Yeah, it's big dick energy. Always is. That's the underlying like stability. But when this comes in, something of force is moving, coming at oneself. I've been feeling it and I barely found out why. So I told you that link is down, you'll see. And I really acknowledge her because she does her astrological report intuitively as I read like this as well. So would you like to speak? Come on, give me the juice on this upcoming connection, or at least a few. We'll see how it goes here. This is the nice one. Oh, this is the juicy one. I've been waiting for who's going to have, oh my God, there's going to be like the hot juicy one here. I know it. Yeah, interesting here. Okay. Is that it, or do you want to give me one more so it's kind of even, or is this it? Because I'm like, oh, holy shit. So, yes, this person of the past either spies or still looks at pictures or has, I don't know what he has access to, but it's really gotten dimmer. This person thinks of you as like, I'm never gonna have this woman. You appear very startling and magical to this person. To this person, you've been everything, no matter what. So you remember that. No matter who this person was fucking, is gonna fuck. Who he's fucking now. Whatever, you get the picture, right? Horny. Let this be a reminder. It will never be you. You're very special and unique to this person. There was a connection here, or something that went down with you. Like I said, if it was not a person, it was an experience to jade you. So maybe it was like someone died in the past or something like that, that had jaded you and this is how you felt. But you get the picture if you've been listening to this. It could be, but that's not what I'm picking up, but it could be. All right. Do we want one more to seal the deal? There you go. Thank you, C. Thank you. This seals the deal with what? Another ass in the air picture. Get out. With the 7 of Swords. You really said fuck off. You're sassing back. You said fuck off. I know who I am, and I'm going to have a romance of a fucking lifetime to death to this part for real. You've done the work to part this particular door to open strong. Wow. Let me show you the images. Wow. I love the images. Okay, here we are with a beautiful citrine. Okay. To start it off, put this on the side. Do you get what I mean? It's very juicy of a pussy here, of a stone. Also, it's the resources, it's our solar plexus. And this is the image that starts it here. Ooh, the things spiral you up. This is not spiraling down, spiraling up. It's next to the Hierophant, telling me that you have been doing some pretty interesting work with self. Very deep work here. And I see those ghosts. And I see the lightning. You see the beautiful expansion and radius. Like radiance. You exude. See, look. See the gold? See the gold splat here? It's gold. Beautiful work, by the way, through the fears, through the anxiety, through the things that didn't work out, through the tears, through the feeling alone, through the what the fuck moments. You did some work here, and you became a knight. And you're ready to take what you've learned. So you remember these cards in the beginning are still part of your reading. Combined, please. But with honors and gratitude. Stand for your word, but look, there's a little lamb. You still have that beautiful heart of a lamb, though powerful. There's balance here, but there's respect for you. Honor, because that's what lives inside you. Integrity. Took that. Right there. And the water card is partnered with the knight. And you took that emotional reactions and that deep pain, hurt, all that emo shit and transformed it. It says triumph over adversities. And over here, we have the beautiful Queen of Swords here. Sassy as fuck, but graceful, but don't fuck with her. Very, very to the point. No bullshit. Don't fuck with my garden. Off with your fucking head and I'll bury it and plants will eat it up for food. You don't mess with her. Very stern. So here is the family with this judgment. Like you're rising from the dead. See, the ancestors are very proud. They're like, yes, that's a warrior. And you're rising from the dead, and they've honored them. Judgment card. And here you are, Sassy. And as the story begins, what is the new path, new beginning here? And you appear here as the Queen of Wands. Look how cute she is with her fucking corset and shit. Little corset dress. She's like, oh yes, oh my yes. This went down. This went down. But you still see that city back right there, right? Because you became the death moth, you let it die. And now you're a moth, you can fly. The moths appear out of a dark time. You arise, kind of not like the phoenix, almost, but it's like more nonchalant about it because she's got sass. So now that you're a death moth, you're like, okay, bye. But oh, I can see that. The city, how pretty. And you don't give a fuck. You're the knight. You're strong enough to come whatever's at you. See the storm in this row here? From the water to the knight to the 8 of Swords here, you have what it takes. Look, 8 of them. Bring it, bitch. Bring it, bitch. Because whatever shaded you right here, thought that was funny. They thought that was funny. Not when they see what's happening to you and what. Let me continue the story. So let me get the cards ready for you. So this is the point where I asked if this is a love reading, is it both? Like what's going on? Because the Venus thing does take care of that whole realm. So make sure to check out the piece of your pie where you have Leo in your chart astrologically and where you have Venus. Know what house means something. Look it up, Google it. Find some YouTube videos. I'm not an astrologer, but this is the vibe of the citrine. So I would say yes. This was a connection that was very passionate. And that fall probably brings some memories to that or triggers memories perhaps. You have the sun on top of the Hierophant here. So let me show you the sun. So yeah, it was a beautiful, beautiful, passionate lover here. Very juicy. Probably made you come and come and come. You're probably one of these. Is a wet picture in here? I don't know. But it was sensual, sexual, juicy, which is upside down. On top of the knight. The wheel appears. I see all the bitches and they're not having that. The wheel's upside down. You severed that. You won't put up with that. You're the only one. You're the only one. Fuck that. You are the only one. You've been you've been doing your work. It's Temperance card, but it's upside down. You've done the work here. You're ready. And I said, yeah, what's new? What's ready? what's new here? And that's when she showed up here. So let's continue with here. As the rows continue. See, it would have turned out at the time this, what was that, as you knew that, would have turned into this, which is Judgment card. We have another Judgment card here. Do we have two of them? Yeah, we had two of them. No, it was different. No, this is what they call the hang. It's AKA the hangman, I think. But anyways, it's in this deck. It's called punishment. So it went from this to being angry, very controlling, very hurtful, very aggressive. And so I'm glad that you said, kiss my fucking ass. Look at the horses even kiss my ass. And there you go. Bye. And you were in action about that. You were passionate about it. You took your power back and said bye. Knight of Water, this fool. Yeah, she found out your shit. Look at his mischievous eyes, like. Even the horse is like bowing its head. Look, this horse to this horse. It was also upside down. So this person is like no way your match. And now they know it. Because you know why? They're fucking chicken shit. Because this shit's going on. Are you kidding me? Upside down. Associated with him. And then it still wanted to tell me more. And then this card shows up. The Ten of Water. Although upside down. It's over. But you see. It continues on the top row up here. So I said, hey, let's continue this, shall we? Can you see this? Like, this looks like a penis head too. So something's coming near. Down below is what an interesting terrain this is. Let's see, 2, 3. Okay. Continuing on to top this, see, I'll lay out the cards on top. This is where it gets nice and juicy. This is the last row here. It's the King of Pentacles upside down. He still thinks of you this way. He looks at you. This person, they have pictures, videos, social media, I don't know. But this thought, he always remembers this ass. Because we have a lot of ass pictures here. Starting with this frickin' horse and you up there. And then booty here. Was there any other booty? Okay, 2 booties on the bottom. Oh, there's smacking ass right here. So there's a lot of ass here. It's funny. But of course, this was upside down. You severed this. He doesn't have access to you. You used to flirt hard. And you know what? Given this, he probably appears older than when you last saw or remember him. You still appear this way. This fool's aged and looks old. Maybe he has a belly. You know, maybe he got frumpy and don't give a fuck. Who knows? And used to give this guy time, this person time. He didn't. Look, now the ass is towards you. Well, it's upside down anyway. It's over. This 10 of this cup, you severed it. You're upside down. These are cards upside down. Why? This is where it gets really good because it's right in the middle of the water row. Where you've turned into the knight because you're not accepting that bullshit. Came down. This dude is like, fuck me, because you'll never have her again like this. This is also the 8 of Wands, by the way, the fastest moving deck. So I would say this is coming to you pretty quick. Look at you. Ooh, you're ready. This is shaman world too. You're magical. And for doing your work, you're ready to experience the sacral sex. This is a sacral sex card. Because here you are again giving the booty bye. For sure. You've done the work, you're ready, and what came out here on top was this 5 of Wands here. Taking hold of flame. Look at that sass. You're like, who? Doesn't even faze you. Because this, anything from, you just took off. Nothing from the past is by. Okay. And here you are. Here's the journey. Another booty picture. Boy, there's a lot of sass and ass here. But you know who you are. You've transformed. Look at you. You've transformed. This person is, you're not going to be recognizable to this person. Again, you didn't do it for anybody else but you. See all the past here? You're like, you're going to that, what you saw, envisioned yourself doing, and see it ends with death. Romance of a lifetime. Look at that. So beautiful. You wait and see how it comes for you to be. How it comes for this to be. Messages from the Serpentvisionary Oracle table today. So that was a really interesting tap in. Thank you everybody for watching and tuning in. And remember to schedule your one-on-one reading with me. Just get hold of me with the email, or if you have an Instagram account and page, get me there. DM. Comment here on the video. Comment here on the pile you chose. Let me know. It's through you that I know what's going on out there, 5 wives. And there is a consistency that I see with clients, although details are different, and so are the people in your movie. For a lot of the vibe here today, it was a lot of letting go of past and new love. Sex is coming in. You'll see. Or well, you already saw, you picked it. What I mean by that is, if you want to go further with what's coming at you more in depth, then I have a lot of decks that would love to speak to you. So I'll see you next time. It was a really beautiful read. I'm going to clean it up. Actually, look at all the piles are over there. But yes. Till next time.